I'm Brian Lentz with a look at your local news. The city of Lloydminster has been denied an appeal after the county of Vermilion River got approval to develop an auto dealership on Highway 16. Last week, City Council decided that they will try seeking a second appeal from a legal perspective in protest of the county's proposed auto dealership, something the city didn't think would be approved in the first place.
We're of the view that, each municipality has the right to develop. We don't disagree with that. We just feel that in the intermunicipal development area, we need to have some consensus before such commercial developments and maybe even residential developments in the future go out into that area.
The city says building an auto mall on the west end poses safety concerns due to the high volume of traffic on Highway 16 and is not compliant with the statutory requirements.
We believe that there is a traffic concern there. There have been accidents at that intersection, and so adding more traffic going in and out of there is not, in our view, a safe thing.
As of now, there is no timeline as to when the city will try for a second appeal. The decision may come with legal costs to the city. Recently, the Wheatland Football League has been dominated by two teams, the Holy Rosary Raiders and the Lloydminster Barons. 2017 is no different, with the two teams set to meet in the final once again. Here to break down what may be the difference in the game is Lance Phillips and a special guest.
Thank you very much. Chris King joins me at the desk in his slimming black shirt. Very nice.
Looks good.
You feel good?
I feel good, yeah.
Excellent. This coming week, the Wheatland Football League Championship will be decided. It is the Holy Rosary Raiders and the Lloydminster Barons.
And two teams that have been pretty even throughout the season. It's really exciting that it's going to come down to these two. Let me ask you, who do you think's got the upper hand in this matchup?
Well, listen, I've gone all season and I've said that the Lloydminster Barons will be the Wheatland Football League champions by the end of the season. But I believe it might be the Holy Rosary Raiders who actually have the upper hand in this game. They have developed very, very well over the course of the season. They've got incredible play from their quarterback, Dante Tabacu. Their defense is as stout as it gets, and they've injected some other players into that offense that really has given them a boost.
So since you're toeing the line, saying both have got a shot, what's going to be the X factor?
I believe the X factor is going to come down to Chopper Hippie at running back for the Holy Rosary Raiders. He's been a threat since they moved him into that position. So he plays both ways, playing linebacker and he's playing running back. He's scampered regularly for over 30 yards with the ball, whether it be catching and running or just running from the line. And I think he's going to be the biggest player in this game. If he performs well, the Holy Rosary Raiders will be Wheatland football champions. If he struggles, Lloydminster Barons will be the Holy Rosary. Will beat the Holy Rosary Raiders.
So we heard it here first. Chopper is the factor.
Chopper is the factor.
Trick or treat. It's the age-old greeting when out on Halloween, but as we see in this week's edition of Retrospect, sometimes the tricks can get out of hand.
Halloween is not an excuse to go out and commit criminal acts.
This year, Vermilion is ready for October 31st. Last year, the spooky holiday became a night of vandalism the community would just as soon forget. RCMP say teens believed to be in grades 8, 11, and 12, armed with eggs, hit many of the downtown businesses. 9 fires were also set in dumpsters and other minor locations. RCMP say teachers were popular prey.
20 years later, Halloween continues to be as popular as ever. RCMP say tricks, such as smashing pumpkins or stealing lawn ornaments, still occur and could be a chargeable offense.
We definitely see those types of shenanigans happen inside the border city. It's something that we encourage people not to do because you might think that it is something small or just something that you're out having fun, but it's actually causing damage and mischief to somebody else's property.
Despite being an especially spooky time of year, Kersinger says Lloydminster is usually fairly quiet on Halloween.
Maybe the type of calls changes slightly, but overall, I wouldn't see that there's an increase or a huge spike that night. We hope that that will continue and that'll be the trend again this year, that people do choose to make those positive choices and enjoy themselves responsibly.
And that goes for people of all ages, from kids going door to door in costume to adults enjoying the evening.
So we just really encourage you to, if you go out to party, make sure that you're doing that responsibly. Make sure you make good choices ahead of time and that you are planning safe rides home as well if you're going to be out having a party.
The Grand Slam of Curling kicks off today, and numerous workers, volunteers, and Lloydminster residents have been working tirelessly to get the city prepared. Our Kira Lyons has more.
Just days ago, this arena looked drastically different. The ice was home to hockey, the Pinty's pub was a goalie crease, and the curling sheets hadn't taken form. With the help of around 200 volunteers, the Centennial Civic Center has completely transformed to welcome the world's best curlers.
There's a lot of passion coming from all the volunteers. They've showed up in numbers. They're all ready to work. They just want to help out, do whatever they can to accommodate us as a group, and I think that will flow through to when the players arrive as well.
The transformation was about a 5-day process, tearing down, setting up, and putting all the pieces in place for opening day.
There's a lot of work that goes into it. We got here Thursday. We unloaded the truck. We have a full 18-wheeler packed to the brim, absolutely front to back, bottom to top, packed. We bring a lot of our own stuff, and yeah, it looks exactly like a hockey rink when we get here.
Oh, it's been a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. We have family members have come out from all over, and they're staying with us, and they're all volunteering here, and everybody loves the sport of curling, so it's easy to do. You just keep going and meet new people and do new things.
Although the Centennial Civic Center is smaller than the average host rink, volunteers and fans are excited to be so close to the action, coming from all over to help out and be a part of the experience.
I know on my crew we have people all the way from Vancouver Island. They flew down, wanted to be a part of it. I think they have friends here in Lloydminster, so they kind of made it a little bit of a trip. They're big curling fans. Anyone who knows curling knows that the fans are very passionate, and they would love to travel to just be part of the group, and it's pretty great.
Even with the challenges the smaller venue presented, the first few days went as well as one could hope.
All in all, we are totally on schedule. Everything's been smooth, been great, and I think a lot of that can be attributed to the people of Lloydminster and how passionate they are to make sure that this is a great event and that they want to be the best volunteers they can, and they've been proving that every day. So,
although the rink is ready to go, volunteers like Dusty can't rest just yet, as many just like him will continue to help out until teardown on Sunday.
We want to make this a very good event and expose everybody and everything to what we really have to offer in Lloydminster so that they'd want to come back again.
Kira Lyons, Newcap News.
Well, this week, our Athlete of the Week segment showcases not one, but 3 outstanding athletes: Cameron Pirro, Eric McNay, and Brendan Hamilton. The boys lead their Pee Wee AA team to not only a provincial championship, but a Western Canadian silver as well. Kira Lyons has more.
These 3 guys kind of led in on and off the field in terms of leadership at practices, and they led us hitting and fielding and pitching, so it was just kind of like represented who we were as a team.
So what position do you play in baseball?
I play shortstop and catcher.
Okay, so what skill are you going to be teaching me today?
I'll be teaching how to field the ground ball. You got to get down early and come up with the ball. Keep your chest up, so if it does take a bad hop, it'll bounce right in front of you. Get your feet planted and make a good throw. You should get your glove down sooner. Okay.
So Brandon here plays third base and pitches as well, so he's going to show me how to throw a pitch from a stretch.
When you pitch from a stretch, you want to have your toe staggered from your back foot so you can raise your knee to your back armpit, and then you have to lead with your hip down the mound to a nice throwing position, and you throw.
How's my release?
You really want to get more out in front. Glove side to the left.
Glove side?
Yeah.
Perfect, that was great, good job. Why are you going to teach me to hit today?
Because I like to hit more than I like to do anything else in the field. We check a swing and make sure the bat's to our shoulder, then we pull it back and we keep the bat to our shoulder, and then at the last second we'll explode through the ball. Put the plate a bit more in front of your feet.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, perfect, coach. Nice work.
Yep.
So after today, hopefully my slow pitch game improves next summer. And until next week, I'm Kira Lyons, and this has been Athletes of the Week.